Hi guys. So we're continuing on with some 86 theme. Because again, it is the 40th anniversary this year of Transformers, the 1986 movie. So this is being re-released as in 86, but this is the Autobot 5-pack version. So we'll be taking a look at this mold. So we'll be taking a look at Wheeljack, Exhaust, Slicer. I'm more than likely going to be calling him Shatterglass Wheeljack, because it's Shatterglass Wheeljack. Don't judge me. This is my channel, my rules. I'm calling him Wheeljack. As I clean off my phone, get off whatever that was. Alright, so anyways, I'm talking about last in robot mode, because you have a whole entire bot as an accessory. But yeah. So we're gonna talk about, well, Wheeljack first. So here is the Autobot 5-pack Wheeljack. Take a quick look at the head. Very Wheeljack. Gray for the face, blue for the eyes, some grays up top. Got a shoulder missile, which can be held in his hand, but it's a shoulder missile. Got some silver paint on his wings. Autobot insignia, all spark blue windshield paint. Got some green, some red, white, green, more green, some gunmetal gray. 638 on both legs. Got some silver painted rims, and his back is pretty plain looking. Yeah, the Autobot 5-pack version of Wheeljack didn't get a whole lot of paint like his Earthrise counterpart, or the Netflix counterpart, honestly. Anyways, articulation, I'm gonna move this for a minute. Okay, so articulation, his head, I think, is on a ball joint. I can't really tell due to the shape of his head. I want to say it's a ball joint. Head can do a full 360. He can look up a little bit. He can look down. Shoulders can do a full 360 if I can grab them. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can go in and out on a couple of joints. This joint here, as well as this joint here, but this one's more for transformation. You got bicep rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You got wrist rotation. You got waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back that far. Outward, he can just barely do the splits. You got a thigh rotation. Slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet, they can move up slightly. They can move down due to transformation. And you got ankle tilts. Put your shoulder cam back on, Wheeljack. Yeah, there is Wheeljack. So now we're going to take a look at Exhaust, who is a, obvious repaint, slight retool of, Wheeljack. The retooling obviously being his head. So we got a brand new head sculpt, silver for the face. Yeah, his head is a ball joint. Just on Exhaust, it's loose. You got the mercenary symbol right there. You got some orange-ish paint on his chest. His gun, which to differentiate the two, I have him hold it. His Bandit. 598. Wait, what was this one? 530 or 638. Well, whatever that reads, because I can't read Japanese. Exhaust, in case you forgot his name. You got whatever this symbol is. Oh, it's just 7 dice. Exhaust. Bandit. He has more paint on him than Wheeljack does. Like, seriously. Here's Wheeljack again. He has more color on his back than Wheeljack does. Again, articulation is the same as Wheeljack. And yeah. And now we will take a look at the Shattered Glass version of Wheeljack, or Slicer. Why can't I just call this Wheeljack? It's just Shattered Glass Wheeljack. Because if you've seen like any of the Shattered Glass comics, this was Wheeljack. That's the wrong symbol. But this is marked as Slicer, so I guess, I don't know. I don't know why they just didn't call this Wheeljack. Because it's clearly, like I said, it's clearly Wheeljack. Anyways, got some nice gold for the face, red for the eyes, some blues, some blacks, dust. Dusty. He comes with new weapons. Only exclusive to this version of the mold. Got some nice paint on this guy. Okay, he has more color than the 5-pack one. That's saying something. So like I said, he has new weapons, which can fold for vehicle mode storage. And yeah, again, articulation is the exact same because it's just Wheeljack. He has a freaking gold crotch. So, we're going to keep Shattered Glass in here for a minute because we're going to talk about Exo-Suits. The companion piece to Slicer, aka Wheeljack. So here is Exo-Suit. I forgot who he's a repaint of. Put in the comments if you remember what the name of this mold was originally. I remember he was used for Scorponok's companion piece. If you guys remember who this is a repaint of, let me know in the comments, please. I honestly forgot. Yeah, here is Exo-Suit. You got silver for the visor. Do you have a mouth up? He just has a faceplate. Got some coloring right here. Decepticon insignia right there. Shattered Glass version. Some reds, some pinks. His guns are painted gunmetal gray. He has a knife. He has pink toes. Got lots of wheels. Going up the back. And yeah. So articulation for Exo-Suit. His head is on a swivel, so it can do a full 360. Shoulders can do a full 360. There you go, in and out. You got a bicep rotation. Slightly under 90 degrees up bent at the elbow. Wrists have swivels. He does have actual fists. I just keep these in his hand to make life easy. You have a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You got very deep knee bend due to transformation. And the feet, they can't move up, but they can move down. And you got ankle tilts. And yeah. So, as you guys could probably guess from this mold, he is a weaponizer. So, you can rip off his arms. You can rip off his legs. You can rip off his backpack. You can rip off his torso. Ding. Yeah, you can modify this however you want. Let's see, I remember this has a sword configuration. I'm trying to remember how that was. I think I think we keep his legs plugged in. Give me a sec, I'm gonna look this up real quick. So, BRB. Fast Track. That was his name. Thank you, MGO. So, now I know what I'm doing. So, we're looking like this. So, we're not going to be using this bit at all. So, we are going to open this up. Just like so. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, we're going to take this little dagger. We're going to move these off to the side for a minute. Just going to plug it in. Post port, tab slot. Like so. And this is just going to plug right here. And then we just take his arms, plug it in, doesn't matter which arm is which. So I'm just going to grab the one without the Decepticon insignia. You could do both arms, but I'm just going to do one. And yeah, here is the spirit mode, which having an elbow as a handle is not the smartest move, honestly. If I'm going to be straight up honest. I don't know why his arm has to be a handle. But anyways, I mean, he could just hold it like this. Move the weapon. You can just hold it like that, honestly. It's way too big for him. Because this is supposed to be originally made for Scorponok, which I don't own the Earthrise Scorponok. Sad. But he does have another weaponized mode. So we are going to remove this. Keep that as it is. We're going to rip off his legs. And then plug them in using these ports right here to the opposite foot. Do that. Second verse, same as the first. Plug this in. Close it up. And now we just grab his arms. Doesn't matter which one's which, goes where. There we go. Gotta get up close and personal. Don't take it out of context, please. Okay. We are then going to just grab this chest. Flip out the ports. And then we're just going to plug this back into where it was in robot mode. And we're just going to engage the ankle tilts. Wait. Yeah. Not bad. I had it backwards. I might review Fast Track in his own video, and I will compare it with this. So just engage the ankle tilts. Got that look going on. We'll bring in Shadowglass Wheeljack or Slicer. So we're going to rotate his spoiler down. Oop. Yeah, I know, this guy's getting a lot more screen time than Wheeljack is. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, and we'll just do that. got a shoulder launcher, and then we can just plug this into his forearm. And there we go. There's that mode. And I think there was one more, but I don't remember the configuration because I just don't. But for now, finally, we're going to get down to transformation of these guys. So we're going to put this off to the side for now. We'll get back to him later. And who do I want to do? Wheeljack was first. You know what? We're going to go with Exhaust first this time. So let's grab Exhaust here. He's going to be our transformation model today. So we'll just unplug his gun from his hand and let us begin. So first, just going to rotate his forearm right there. And then you're going to rotate his fist as well. So that all that lines up. We're just going to have him T-pose for a bit. Rotate. Rotate. T-pose. We're going to bring his spoiler in like so. Sometimes the spoiler likes to push itself out. We are then going to bring down his chest. We're going to flip his head in. We're going to rotate... Actually, no, not yet. We're going to work on his legs. So, we're just going to bring his feet down. Bring the feet down. We're going to bring his leg up, not all the way, because you got to flip out this piece of windshield. And then which you can finish bringing up his leg. Bring up halfway, flip up, bring in, tab his legs together, and we're just going to bring the rest of the windshield down. We're then going to rotate the body 180. This is a very, very simple transformation. And then you're going to bring up the arms. These tabs are going to go into these slots right here to accordion them in. And then all you do is just use that elbow joint to bring down the arm and close it up. Second burst is just like the first. There we go. And then we just plug this onto the roof of the car. And there we have the vehicle mode for Exhaust. That was so easy. We're going to do it again, but with Wheeljack. Remove accoutrements. Get out of the shot for now. So we're going to do the same thing. Rotate, 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 rotate. And I'm going to say this figure, this specific version of Wheeljack, all the paint budget went to the robot mode. None went to his vehicle. None went to his vehicle mode. Which is sad. Wheeljack, thank you. You fight me, man. Don't fight me, Wheeljack. I just want to love you, man. Come on. So how you guys doing? Hope you guys are staying well. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you're enjoying spring that's about to happen. If it isn't happened by the time this video comes out. Because I am recording in advance. Why? Because I feel like it. Because there are going to be a lot of times I'm going to be super busy and not, well, I won't have time to record videos, so I'm doing this while I have a chance. I mean, I already worked today, so. And then for this weapon, you just plug it in back here. And there you go. You know, that was still so simple. We are going to do it a third time. After I get a very, very quick drink of water. This video is sponsored by water. Not really. Remember, folks, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated and drink water, water, water. So now we're going to get Wheeljack. We're going to get this guy transformed now. This is still Wheeljack. I'm still calling him Wheeljack. I just wish he came with the right symbol on his shoulder. Or at least put the right symbol on his chest. As for this, I don't get why he has gray squares. So I hope you guys are excited for Transformers, the 1986 movie's 40th anniversary. Can you believe it's been 40 years since that movie came out? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And if it does return to theaters for a limited time, again, I will totally go watch it. I've seen it a lot. I don't care. I love Transformers, as you guys can tell. I want to support what I love. What about you guys? Would you support what you love at all times? I love Transformers. I love Hololive. I love Detective Conan. I'm one of those weirdos who actually likes Sword Art Online, as noted. Okay, and then the weapons for this guy. We'll just plug back here. And we just bend the gun. Second verse is just like the first. Bring this. Bring down. And there you go. So there we have both Wheeljacks and Exhaust in their vehicle modes. Don't worry, we'll get Exo-Suit in his vehicle mode too. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not going to leave him out. So, we're going to start with the Shattered Glass version this time to be our spokesmodel. So here we have the Shattered Glass Wheeljack in his vehicle mode. Got some blood red for his headlights, some blood red transparent plastic for his windshield, which looks really cool. Silver for the rims, nice blue, nice black, blood red missile, blue for the spoiler, guns, lots and lots of guns. So now we're going to take a look at exhaust. Yes, I'm covering Wheeljack up for a reason. So here we have exhaust, bandits. Kind of wish his headlights were picked out, but it is what it is. Mercenary symbol right there. 598 exhaust, in case you forgot who this was, which I did in the past. Royal, yeah, I can't read Japanese. Lucky 7, I think. I don't really know. There's a hair getting on my phone again. Exhaust, bandit. Yeah, there is, actually. There is the top. There is the bottom. Visible hit syndrome. It's there. Okay, now we'll do this. Top, bottom, visible head syndrome. And now this needed color really bad. And I am not an artist, so this is not getting painted. It's a nice vehicle mode, at least. Just he needed more color. He needed like some more green, some more red. This Allspark blue is nice for the windshield. Silver rims, 638 on the side. Top, bottom, visible head syndrome. So now we will transform Exo-Suit real quick. Get into his vehicle mode, so just remove that. Bring this back together as one solid piece. Flip this post back in. We want to rip them apart again. And remove his arms from his legs. And we'll just plug his legs back into his torso, because that's where they're going to be. We're just going to remove this piece right here. You can connect this to like any ramp formers or city formers you have. So we're going to rotate his head 180. Just like so. We're going to plug his arms back in. Just going to rotate 180. Actually, yeah, we're just going to rotate. Bring his arm back in. That. Rotate. And this is ready to go. So now we're going to rotate these bits up, just like so. We're going to keep his feet in. Actually, we're going to open his feet back up for a minute. We're then going to just fold in his legs. There is a tab slot connection right here. And then there's a tab slot connection right here at the feet. Second verse, same as the first. So we're looking like this. We're just going to put this in, 2 tabs, 2 slots. And then we just plug these 2 posts, these 2 ports right here, onto these 2 ports. And there you have Exo-Suit in his vehicle mode. And just as for this dagger, you can plug it back into his shoulder, or you can just plug it in right here. Yeah, there is Exo-Suit in his vehicle mode. So take a quick look. Yeah, he's a parts former. Where's Doria? Shh. It's okay. He's a weaponizer. That's his whole gimmick. He parts forms. Get over it. Pink, some black, some gunmetal gray, some silvers, more pink, some red. Visible head syndrome. If you don't turn his head, yeah, it's right there. And his chest is just sticking out. There is the top. There is the bottom. And for a little comparison, here he is with his buddy Wheeljack. Also silver rims. And yeah, Wheeljack. This is a really good mold. But I do think it's about time we got a new Wheeljack mold. Because this is also the gamer edition. The gamer edition for Devastation. Just with the Devastation one has cell shading on it. That's all that was different. From my knowledge. Don't quote me on that. Wow, 30 minutes for... Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. Wheeljack. What do you guys think of this mold? Who do you think wears it better? And I guess Exo-Suit is here too. But that he came with the Shot Glass Wheeljack, so I had to include him in this video for you guys. So yeah. There's been my look at the Earthrise Wheeljack mold. And next time I'm gonna see if I can still continue on like the G1 trend for a little bit. Cause again, 40th anniversary of the 1986 movie. It's been 40 years since G1 aired. It's crazy. But yeah. Until next time, I'll decide what 86 to review next. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.